Ideally, we would never see each other. Reason being was when you get in close, you open yourself up to a lot greater threat. A lot of confusion happens when you get two airplanes close together.
Dogfight hasn't gone away, but it's a bit of a contingency at this point. If you find yourself that close to an enemy, with today's technology, something's probably gone wrong.
We've seen aerial dogfights in old newsreels and Hollywood movies like Top Gun and Dunkirk. A pilot twists and turns until the enemy plane is in the crosshairs. But is that still what fighter pilots are doing? To find out, I spent a day in Alaska with pilots training for aerial combat. This is Colonel Sean Anger.
Dogfighting, when it was at its finest, was in the World War II, World War I era. Those battles were a lot slower, and they're primarily all conducted with gunnery. As we progressed into the missile age, we started to have air-to-air missiles that would complete our engagements in these dogfights.
Air-to-air missiles were put to the test in combat during the Vietnam War. U.S. commanders were so optimistic about the weapons that they even removed the machine guns from some jets. That confidence proved premature. As recently as the Gulf War, air-to-air missiles were relatively primitive in range and accuracy. Since then, arms makers have greatly improved the chances that a pilot will get a kill when he launches a missile at an enemy plane. It's a military secret just how big the range is for today's missiles. In Vietnam, the Air Force noticed that pilots were most likely to get shot down during their first 10 missions. So now, the Air Force runs air combat exercises in which half the planes, the aggressor squadron, pretend to be the enemy.
We learned back in Vietnam that we were losing aircraft at an alarming rate, and we needed to do something about it, so we created an exercise that simulated those first days of battle, which gave the pilots the confidence and the experience to go out there and succeed. If I say, watch your legs, it's just...
Colonel Anger invited me to fly with him during a mock dogfight at an airbase near Fairbanks.
The plane that I'm in will be a fake Russian plane or Chinese plane, and we'll be pushing American planes to limits, trying to shoot down as many as the pilot can.
It's all geometry, it's all pilotage, it's all assessing an adversary's energy state. Every maneuver that he does, I observe it, I orient to what he's doing, I make a decision what to do, and then I maneuver my airplane to counter it.
Technology is confusing the aerial battlefield. Stealth technology makes the newest U.S. and enemy planes harder to spot. Signal jammers can hide aircraft and send missiles off course.
In 2019, what's a dogfight?
The dogfight in modern air warfare takes place what we call BVR, beyond visual range. So generally you're killing them off or they're killing you, and you'll never even know that they're there.
Pilots say the next wave in technology might be hypersonic weapons or perhaps drone wingmen that carry extra missiles for the manned fighter.
We're really in a race to actually increase the amount of distance in between us while achieving an air-to-air kill.
But there's a catch. The better that jammers and stealth technology get, the more likely it is that fighters will accidentally get close to each other and have to fight it out the old-fashioned way.